Most of us want a Marvel movie starring everyone's favorite unstable mercenary, Deadpool. That said, the road to a good movie ain't easy. His depiction in X-Men Origins Wolverine was bizarre. And according to the screenwriters, who are right now working on a Deadpool script, getting Fox to pull the trigger on a hard R-rated superhero movie is almost impossible. Rhett Reese, one of the writers, says, "I think the biggest hurdle right now is convincing the powers that be that it's okay to have a hard R-rated movie within the Marvel universe. No big deal, right? Make it PG-13, throw in some gags, get the kiddies in the theaters, and you're sorted." Wrong. This, my friends, is an absolutely terrible idea. I'm Will, and this is my war to make your superhero movies better. Now, I'm not going to say a word about Ryan Reynolds' version of Deadpool. Not a word. He had no mouth for no reason. His eyes blasted lasers. He could teleport, or that the extendable swords in his arms were so long that he wouldn't even be able to bend his elbows, or that he was essentially a live-action Mr. Potato Head. I'm not going to say a word about all that stuff I was just talking about. So why is a fresh start with a PG-13 Deadpool such a bad idea? I've got 3 reasons. 1. Deadpool ain't Deadpool without blood and guts. Deadpool's primary characteristic is that he can take loads of punishment. Wolverine levels of punishment. He's been impaled, decapitated, eaten by reptile, blown up, stab-cinerated. New word, you're welcome. There is nothing about Deadpool that isn't rated R. Maybe his humor, but then we already have our PG smartass. His name is Spider-Man. Hell, even the comics acknowledge the similarity. Look, we don't need another tame, masked Marvel character. You don't get the full Deadpool effect if you cut the rough stuff.
I have had it with these monkey-fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane.
That's just embarrassing. Number 2, you lose the R-rated character, you lose the R-rated storylines. Deadpool versus Deathstroke just wouldn't be the same without Deadpool getting stabbed up like a human pincushion. Deadpool versus Punisher. Absolute carnage. No, not that carnage. Frank Castle versus someone that gets shot, stabbed, and blown up for shits and giggles. Yes, please. Don't know where that came from. The battles between Deadpool and Wolverine had more brutal impalings than the Care Bears movie. Look, if you remove the violent storylines, you're ignoring the core audience for the Deadpool movie. This brings me to my 3rd point. Fail to give those adult audiences what they want, and you're gonna get burned. Listen. Just listen. Deadpool ain't gonna make Avengers money. It's probably not even gonna make Spider-Man money, but it could do Die Hard money. 2007's PG-13 Live Free or Die Hard was the highest grossing movie in the Die Hard series, but it wasn't until the unrated, ultra-bloody, ultra-violent version hit Blu-ray that Die Hard 4 really started making bank. Imagine if they'd just given audiences what they wanted when the movie was in theaters. Basically, it's the difference between yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, and
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Now, say what you will about The Watchmen, but it brought gore, broken bones, violence, and a huge cult following into theaters. Also, Blue God Wiener. No. Ew. Kick-Ass brought in almost $100 million worldwide, and it's got a massively anticipated 2013 sequel. 12-year-olds were not filling those theater seats. Let the kids have their PG-13 movies, Fox. I mean, you're already remaking Fantastic Four. There's plenty to go around, but please, for the love of God, give us grown-ups a Deadpool movie with laughs, a gritty storyline, and tons of blood. So what do you think? Should Fox take a chance and give us the R-rated Deadpool movie we deserve? Or just leave the project where it is now, dead in the water, in a pool, a dead pool? So stupid. As always, leave your comments below and let me know what you think. I'm Will, and this is my war to make your superhero movies better. If you missed last week's episode about the Marvel movies Marvel should be making right now, present Will wants you to click on past Will's face because you're going to make future Will very happy.